Good morning, YouTube. It's your girl Shirley, aka Dark Skin. Cutie Pie still in jail. Gerry still in New York. And it's just me this morning. Um I really don't have too much to talk about this morning, y'all. I'm just getting up. And I want to get up and say thank you, Lord, for waking me up this morning and starting me on my way. Y'all, me and Gerry, we talked yesterday, and I told Gerry, let me see. Welcome to the live chat. Remember, you know what, y'all? I don't know what the hell going on here. They say that this a live chat, but I don't know if it is or not because every time I come on, I can't for some strange reason get none of my subscribers up on this live. Gerry will be back today, tomorrow. So hopefully he can help me. Let me tell y'all the decision me and Gerry made. Me and Gerry, we talked yesterday after I came live with y'all. Me and Gerry, we talked. And we decided, I still got my hair covered up, y'all, because I don't want Gerry to see my hair. So, if just in case anyone's wondering why my hair is still tied up, because I swear to God, this having my hair tied up like this, it is really uncomfortable because I normally, when I do quick weaves and stuff, I normally just good morning, y'all. Good morning, YouTube. I normally just wrap my hair with a thin scarf or net or something like that. But I have to do it like this because I don't want Gerry to see my hair yet. It's nothing fancy, y'all. These girls down here in North and South Carolina, this ain't nothing but a big money scheme for them. That's all it is. I mean, a big money scheme. Come on, y'all. Let's go take Cutie Pie ass out so she won't have to get beat up no more. But it's nothing but a big money scheme. This the Carolinas early in the morning. Somewhat. Go use it. But anyway, I ain't got too much to talk about this morning, y'all. I'm just gonna talk about my course of day yesterday. Me and Gerry, we talked. We getting a lot of things straightened out, y'all. You know what I'm saying? About our relationship or whatever, because I was dead serious. You know what I'm saying? I could deal with anything in a relationship, but one thing I cannot deal with and I cannot stand for is disrespect. And I'm not going to from nobody. I don't care who it is. You understand what I'm saying? Respect is due to that dog out there that's pooping out in her big ass backyard. You know what I'm saying? So I can deal with anything but respect. I love Gerry. We've been together for we've been knowing each other a total of 4 years. We've been together um this month in a relationship would be a year. And the ride ain't been that bad. But I guess because now it's been a year, you starting to see the adverse respect I'm sorry, effects of your partner. That's what you starting to see. You see what I'm saying? And like I told him, I said I'm gonna take the rings off for a while. Come here. I told him, I said I'm gonna take the rings off for a while until until we can get this communication thing together. You know what I'm saying? so hard that when a person come back to you and apologize, that you ain't willing to listen to their apology. All you got, y'all, all you got is just one. All you got in a relationship with anybody, whether it's a friendship or an actual relationship, all you got is trust. All you can do is take a person at their word. If they don't hold tight to their word, then you already know what to do. Period. Today, I'm going to get my nails done, y'all. Cause I go to work next week. So today, I'm going to get my nails done. See, sometimes you have to really let your spouse know how you feel about things, as far as what they're doing and how they're doing it. You know what I'm saying? And sometimes you got to remind people of the cost you paid to be with them. You see what I'm saying? YouTube, y'all my YouTube family. I have friends from Ohio, from North Carolina, from South Carolina that's watching this live. And one thing I don't ever want to do is be hypocritical about my relationship, my friendships, and nothing else. My associationship, however you want to say it. I'm a very transparent person, and that's why my live is not for children. This live right here, all of my lives I do is for the 40 and up crowd. I don't have time for that. I really don't. Back to the Safari and Erica drama. I really feel bad for Safari because whenever a man come on YouTube, hey cutie pie, whenever a man, she been being really bad, y'all. Oh cutie pie. Look, y'all, she coming up out of jail. See what I'm saying? She coming up out of jail. Look, she on house arrest now. You understand? So she get to come out so many hours a day, and then she got to go back in. I can't let her lose her training. She's an old dog. You can't teach an old dog new tricks. And these the probiotics that I give her every morning. Whenever you see your dog licking their paws and stuff like that, here, that's just an age thing. Come get your probiotic. But that's just an age thing that they going through, and you have to put them on pre and probiotics. When they lick their paws, they in pain. Something they doing is in pain, and you have to put them on these. So I either give her one of these, or I give her one of these once a day to keep her healthy. And then when I want to deworm her, I use this to deworm my dog. So yeah, cutie pie. And then when we go home in December, she got to go and get her shots redone. Yep, her birthday coming up, y'all. November 25th. That's her cutie pie birthday. She'll be 28 years old in dog years, and in human years she'll be 4. Yep. Cutie pie older than my grandchildren. That's amazing, ain't it? But like I was saying, don't never be too proud in a relationship to try to work things out, because Gerry knew I was not playing with him. I was not. Disrespect. Y'all, let me tell y'all what Gerry did, so y'all will know what Gerry did that got me so upset. Okay. Gerry is out of town this week visiting his daughter, like I was telling y'all. And and like I told y'all, when I first moved here, Gerry didn't move here with me. Gerry has a habit, y'all, that here, cute guy. Eat your breakfast. Gerry has a habit that when me and him get into it, he like to go silent on me. And what I mean by that, let me tell you what he used to do. First thing he'll do is block me out his phone. The next thing he'll do, block me off of his Cash App. The third thing he used to do, y'all, he wouldn't answer the phone. It started off 3 days. 3 days led to a week. A week led to 2 weeks. 2 weeks led to 3 weeks. You understand that? 3 weeks led to a month and 3 weeks. So now, we out a year later. That's what I'm saying. See, all kind of little bad habits started to come home to roost that wasn't there when me and Gerry first got together. So instead of me nipping it in the bud, I let it keep going. I didn't realize that it was going to be a bad thing in the end. So now, we here. Gerry done came back. And we here. And I say to him, I said, Gerry got a habit of, wait y'all, because I'm all over the place here. Let me start over. Okay. The things, let me start over and tell y'all what Gerry did now that I'm stable. Gerry had a habit, y'all. And I didn't know that this was things that he was doing. This was a part of his DNA, so to speak. I didn't know that. If I had known that, I would have nipped it in the bud from day one. Me and my husband don't like to have disagreements. When we have disagreements, he decides that he's going to take off. He decides that he want to take off. The first time we had an argument, he left for 24 hours. I ain't say nothing. Second time we had a disagreement, he left for a week. I ain't say nothing. The third time we had a disagreement, Gerry left for 2 weeks. The fourth time we had a disagreement, Gerry left for almost 3 weeks. The fifth time we had a disagreement, Gerry left for a month and a half. Each time this man left, y'all, he blocked me out his phone, off of his Cash App. He cut off all communication. I asked him one time, when it got to that 3-week mark, I said, please stop doing that. I said, because you make me very angry when you do stuff like that. I said, how can you just leave and block people like that and you don't look back and to know is something going on? Y'all, where we live is good old boy land. And I'm talking about them long dark roads. that you have to go down to get to my street ain't no joke. If your tire blow out on them dark roads, you may not make it out. You see what I'm saying? Especially if you're a black woman. You may not make it out alive. And I had to put that reality in his head. And I had to tell him, Gerry, you got to stop doing that. Because if something happened to me down here, ain't no need of you talking about, but I wish I, if I coulda, if I woulda. Ain't no need in talking about that. Because it's going to be too late. Ain't no honor amongst thieves, y'all. I swear to God, when you pass down that highway, those long roads going home, look, it's a smell that been in a certain area for a long time. That's a body, y'all. You can tell it's a body because of the stench of it. And when a body starts smelling, it don't stop. It go on and on and on. I used to be a nursing assistant, and I a home health aide years ago when my children were small. And I done went in homes and found a lot of elderly people deceased. So I know that smell. This good old boy land where we live, all you see is pickup trucks. So I seriously had to put that reality in his head. You got me blocked out of your phone. And just like I asked him, and y'all know what? His daughter, out of all the habits that she could have picked up, she picked up that one. She do the same thing. And I told him, I said, that ain't good. That ain't good. It's 2024. You really need to talk to her and tell her to stop doing that. Because that's not good. And she part of the LBGQT, whatever it is, community, LQBT community, however you want to put it. She's part of that community. And like I told Gerry, that's not good for her in the position that she's in. You need to talk to her. Because out of all the habits she could have picked up from you, she picked up the most dangerous one known to man. Because she could be somewhere unalive or somewhere hurt. And you will be thinking she okay. Oh, because T does that. She's okay. That ain't good. So I literally had to put the reality of him doing that to the forefront. And I told him how I felt about things. Okay. When Gerry got angry with me and left for a month and a half, Gerry went to his sister's house. Gerry went to his cousin's house in North Carolina. Gerry blew over 10 grand, y'all, in less than a month, in 3 weeks. My husband don't do drugs. He do not cheat. He too old to fucking cheat. He don't cheat. He's a very respectful man. He's an army man. See, I don't have those problems. I have mental problems. That's what I go through in my relationship. I personally don't have them, but my spouse do. And that's what I go through. And him and we never got into it about money. Gerry is so kind-hearted, y'all, and such a honorable man, and such a beautiful man. He don't mind swiping that card. And he'll swipe, and he'll swipe, and he'll give, and he'll spread joy, and he'll swipe. He always put himself and his things second. But he tried to put me on the back burner. No, you ain't. No, you're not. And I seriously had to tell him, what type of cousin do you have that you go stay with her and you blow over $10,000 and she ain't got nothing to say about it, knowing you have a wife and a daughter and grandchildren by your wife and stepkids. I had to put all that reality in his head yesterday. And I told him, I said, your cousin ain't no good, baby. I say, even your kinfolks ain't always kinfolks. Especially when they know you a free-hearted giver. You give freely. Even when your family know you like that, the dark side of them come out. Because everybody look at people as a come up. So when he get here tomorrow, Sunday, we're going to get everything he owns and bring it to his house, where it should have been in the first place. This is the talk we had. And I told him, I said, I think that's very disrespectful when we have disagreements and you don't answer the phone and you block me out. I think that's very disrespectful. I really do. Y'all, when we read the daily word yesterday, it touched on relationships. Mine's especially. And I called my husband. And we talked. And I read to him what I read to y'all. And I apologized to him for the way I said what I meant. I told him, I said, I was done with you. I was done. I can put up with anything but cheating and disrespecting. Y'all, he told me, he said, I told him, I said, I want to go and start back to going to get my nails done. I need a waiting to exhale moment, some type of way. And that is the way I choose to do it, by going to get my hair done and going to get my nails and my toes done. Gerry said to me, and how much is this going to cost? Does it matter? Does it matter? And I had to literally tell him, you in New York, worrying about how much something gonna cost when you just went and blew over 10 grand with your fucking cousin, in the name of living with your cousin. It doesn't matter how much it's gonna cost. We ain't finna start that. Sure not. Sure not. You weren't worrying about the cost when you was at your cousin's house. Don't worry about the cost now that you back at home. And I'm going to get my nails and my toes done today. Period. You shouldn't be in New York at this point in time worrying about how much something gonna cost. When we had a plan, we put a budget aside, y'all. Just like we got 4 trips that we going on in November. Me, him, and Cutie Pie, we going away for our birthdays. Because all 3 of our birthdays in November. I had a plan, I had a budget set out for him to put so much money aside. This was in August for his daughter's birthday that's in October, where he at now. Gerry decided he wanted to leap out the circle. See, this is the type of stuff I have to go through dealing with a man that's ex-military. They minds. He ain't a violent person. He don't like violence at all. He's a good man. And sometimes people take advantage of good people. Yeah. And you know your spouse, the person that you closest to, is the one that always get the BS. And the case I caught because of my husband got guns everywhere, y'all. In our home, all in his vehicles, the whole 9. I was driving Gerry's car, and I didn't know that it was a gun in his vehicle. And they tried to charge me. They charged me with unauthorized use of a firearm in my possession. And that's what I'm going to court for, fighting for right now. And my husband done got with my lawyer and done let my lawyer know. Done presented, all of his guns are registered. All of them have bill of sales. The whole 9. So I'm not worried about the case. But because of I do armed security, I can't do it right now. Because I got this felony possession of a firearm. Or of an unregistered firearm. So they thought. Yep, in possession of an unregistered firearm. Or unauthorized use of a firearm. It's one or the other. I don't know. But I ain't worrying about it. It's just a big inconvenience for me because I'm used to making a certain amount of money, and I can't do it right now because of where I'm at, the position that I'm in. So I have to work jobs that I really don't want to work. But guess what, y'all? I learned money is green, and that's all that matters. However you get it. Yeah. Yeah. I went to school. Y'all see me on my short, and I trained to become an armed officer for American Airlines. I had to put it on the back burner because of this case. I didn't even realize it was on my record because it's still in court. but it's on my record as an arrest. Oh yeah, they arrested me. They took me to jail. They towed the car. They did a lot. These good old boys. And just like I told him, imagine if they did that to me, and I'm telling them the truth. Imagine if they did that to me, baby. And I'm telling the truth. What they won't do if my car break down on one of them lonesome, long fucking highway streets, and it's dark everywhere, and motherfuckers seriously don't like the color of my skin. I'll never be found or heard from again. That'll be the longest night of my life. And I had to put that reality in his head. Because that's the reality we living in. Ain't all light people bad. But the majority overrule that little small number. So see, these are the talks that I had with him yesterday. And I put my rings back on. Because we both agreed after we apologized to one another and asked for forgiveness. We both agreed that we don't know how to communicate. See, I'm a country girl. Bred it. But I moved up north when I was 19 to Cleveland with my 3 children. And I was there for almost 50 years. Then I moved to the Carolinas 4 years ago. It'll be 4 years November 2nd. I moved back to the South. That's one of my story times. I done gave y'all that one. The moral of my story is, if you married and you see something wrong or going wrong with your spouse, or even if you in a committed relationship, don't have your ass so far up each other's asshole that y'all not looking and seeing transgressions as they arise. Don't do that. You got to always be looking and be alert. Because y'all, the devil is busy. And he is at our spouses, especially the males. Because they the weakest links. Always have been and always will be. It's just like that. Always check on your spouse. Don't take it for granted that, oh, he got me or oh, she got me. Don't take it for granted, y'all. Y'all watch each other and be weary of the devil. Because soon as you let your guard down, there he go. And guess what? He don't fuck with the women of the relationship. Because the women trained to look for trouble. He go to the weakest link, the men. Every time. A woman ain't so quick to step out in their relationship, committed, married, or whatever. They ain't so quick to do that. It's always the man. Because the man don't serve and pray. Well, some men do. But majority of them, no. They don't serve and praise God like we do. And thank God. See, that's one thing about Gerry I could say. We got Bibles all over this house. We pray. We talk about God all day, every day. Because we know where our help come from. We know who got us here. Where we at in this place today. And when I mean where we at in this place today, where we at in life. God always make a way for me. When I think there's no way, here come God. He always make a way for me, y'all. Always have. Ever since I can remember. It ain't nothing I can't go to God for and he don't supply. Nothing. I don't care what it is. Yeah. So always check on your spouse and make sure ain't nothing going on and ain't nothing going bumps in the night in their head. Now, as far as their cousin is concerned, wait a minute, y'all. As far as their cousin is concerned, I'm a little throwed off. I'm really throwed off. But guess what? I don't have nothing to say. Like I told him, I got one sister-in-law. I got one mother-in-law. And my father-in-law is gone. And I got one stepdaughter. I ain't got nothing to say to her. Because I said everything I needed to say to my husband. Don't question me about how much nothing costs. When you done went and blew over $10,000 with your cousin and her man. And she let him. It won't happen no more. It won't happen no more, y'all. Y'all want to know what he did with it? Probably taking them out to dinner. Treating them to movies and different shit like that. Ain't no telling. Buying stuff up for her home that he liked to eat and she liked to eat and he liked to eat. Ain't no telling. I'm telling you, my husband is such a sweetheart and so free-hearted. When it come round to that, he don't worry about it because he know God gonna make a way and God gonna supply all his needs according to his riches and glory. And Gerry live on that. And he stands on that. And he believes that with all his heart. And God do supply. And he does make a way. All the time. And Gerry stands on that. Y'all, the lady that did my hair, I like her as a person, but she a one-hit wonder for me. Honey, if I paid you $100, don't give me the quick weave that Kiki give me at her house. The first original quick weave that was ever made. I told her 3 times to cut the rim of the stocking cap. Because if not, I'm going to have an indent in my head. You think she did it? One-hit wonder, baby. You'll never put your hands back in my head. And her name is Shay, and she from Amira. And I think she did a very lazy, quick job on my head to put my money in her pocket. Shay, a one-hit wonder for me. I won't be back. I like her as a person, but we don't go to a tree and pull money off of a tree. So if you can't give me the best you got, first appearance First impression. See where I get these beauticians at to see the errors of their ways. I say to them, I ain't had a quick. I did this. How I got her. I said to her, I said I ain't had a quick weed, girl, since 2017, and I haven't. When I said that to her, she put the first original quick weave in my head that came out in the early 2000s. Girl, my daughter is a beautician in Cleveland. My other daughter is an esthetician in Cleveland. Beauty comes to me naturally. You really think I didn't know what the fuck you was doing? You stupid. When she could have had a repeat customer, she gonna go down in my history book as a one-hit wonder. Because she can't get no more of my money. Period. And like I told my husband, you probably gonna like it. Because you don't know. You really don't know. But I'm not an ordinary person. Especially when it come around to my hair and my looks. When I tell y'all, this lady made me a toupee wig for $100, that's exactly what she did. Bitch, I didn't ask you for a wig. I asked you for a quick wig. I told you to cut the rims from around. See, she didn't want to do that. Because it came with too much work. And all she saw was that $100. I'm done. I left with a smile, y'all. Because ain't no need in arguing. I ain't finna argue with you. I'm going to show you better than I can tell you. Period. And $100 down here in this economy is a lot of goddamn money. If you lose one customer in the hair industry down here in North or South Carolina, you lost a lot. The motherfuckers ain't fucking with these beauticians. When you got Shay Shay and Kiki and Riri and Toya over here pulling me in they fucking house and doing my hair for $40 and $50 motherfucking dollars and laying it out. I just couldn't find none of my original little girls that do hair. I couldn't find none of them. If I could have, I would have went to them. But I ended up finding one after I got home. And I saw my hair. Child, you should have saw me tearing that room up looking for my pad. And I told my little girl, promise, she wanted to call her and cuss her the fuck out. I said, no. I said, don't worry about it. I said, because I won't be rocking it but 2 weeks anyway. Now, need I remind y'all, up under here, I shaved my head so my hair can grow back. And I can treat my scalp. And this girl, she didn't even treat my scalp, y'all. She didn't do none of that. I did it all at home. I just had a feeling. Shirley, do your shit at home. Because she this type of bitch. From Rochester, New York. The girl ain't nowhere in the fuck. You think you gonna get your hands back in my head again? Not in this lifetime, you won't. That's one thing I don't play about. Anything I put my money into, I expect to get your full everything back out of it. I don't give a fuck what it is. Put your back, your ass, your feet, your eyes, your nose, your ears, whatever. Put it into my fucking head. Yeah. And it's lifting. You know why it's lifting? Because she didn't cut the cap. She think I don't know that. I just don't say. See, if you want to know what type of person you fucking with, tell them a facade. Make them think you don't know nothing. And watch how you get treated. Yeah. So in 2 weeks, she won't see me. Girl, you gonna wish you would have really did what you need to do for that $100. Yeah. My husband told me, no, don't say nothing to her. He said, because when I go to a barber, and a barber don't do my hair, don't cut my hair right, I just don't go back no more. And these people down here really own, oh, we ain't gonna never see them no more. Baby, if you give a person the best you got, you will see them again. But if you doing bullshit, trying to throw styles in their head for $100 in 2024, that done happened in the late 2000s. Hell, now you ain't gonna see them no more. What you want to see them for? I mean, literally, y'all. This is the style she gave me. I'm gonna let y'all see it. But in 2 weeks, my hair gonna be slayed. Believe that. Believe that, and I ain't gonna mind spending the money. See, people don't mind spending money on what they gonna get. But when you lazy from jump and want to get him, but want to throw them an old ass fucking style, first impressions is a motherfucker, baby. So if you did that to me, and this was your first time meeting me, you really think I'm going to give you a second time? No. No. Because I see you a ghetto bird, and you'll do anything for that dollar. No, I ain't fucking with her no more. Anybody want a 1998 hairstyle or early 2000 quick weave for $100 in 2024? Go to Shea at Amira's. She got you covered. Yep. Now I'm finna touch on Safari. Safari got back on his channel last night, and he said he just don't want no legal issues. See, y'all, when a person come to social media and come to they family on YouTube, they just need an ear to hear. No judgment. But I got to say this to Safari. And I know he made the decision that he made. That motherfucking girl done sent naked pictures of this man to his mama and his sister. She harasses the mom and the sister. She really lived the role that she played in that movie on Tubi. We watching it unfold in real time on Safari Channel. Go look up Safari Channel and see what the hell Safari done captured on his video, on his cameras. Go look it up. This bitch putting ladders up to that man's gate and jumping his gate. This motherfucker going in this man's house, tearing up his shit. This motherfucker done told this man that his children are going to suffer. And the police ain't even trying to help him, allegedly. Safari, you got too much money, baby, to be a goofy. You a black man in America. You better keep all your ducks in a row. You better keep all your paperwork. You better keep all of that camera footage. And you better keep her ass at that front door. And what I mean by that, when she come, you better do something. And keep your penis up out of that lady's vagina. Cause you ain't gonna tell me this been going on with Safari and Erica. How long? Ain't no way in the fuck that woman gon' offer you like that unless you still fucking around with her. If you still fucking around with her, that's your business. See, Erica thought she had her a cash cow. She thought she was pulling a Cardi B. She thought she had her a cash cow. And when she fucked around and got pregnant with that little boy, back to back from that little girl. See, let me tell y'all about Jamaican and African mothers. Jamaican and African mothers, they gonna treat you good in their presence, but the whole time they sizing you up and they seeing what type of person you are, and they letting their sons know, get away from her, run, and you better run fast. You understand? Period. All while smiling in your face. But behind your back, they letting their sons and their daughters know what type of person they fooling with. When that girl fucked around and got pregnant and had that little boy back to back from that little girl, Safari mama told him, stay up off of her. She said she's going to have baby after baby after baby. Just to sop up your money. Run. Fast. She's a baby maker. I guarantee you, my sister married to an African. Believe that. Yeah. Honey. And I have a lot of African friends in Cleveland that braid hair. And when I tell y'all better be careful. Safari, you better be careful. Because you done got you done dug a hole for you, a deep one. Because you left 2 children there. And Erica ain't got them all, allegedly. But we seeing it play out in real time. You cannot play with people that have visual mental illness. Erica gonna end up getting deported, y'all. Watch what I tell you. And Safari gonna get custody of them kids, and she ain't gonna see them kids no more. But from what from what Safari said, she got an older son that she ain't never did nothing for. And the family been trying to take her to court to get child support for the little boy. He wasn't the cash cow. That's why she don't want to have nothing to do with him and don't do nothing. But I bet you she try to hold on to Safari kids. She gonna try to hold on to Safari kids until Safari drop dead. I'm telling you. And Safari mama saw that. Erica, honey, if you ever see this live, let me tell you something. You may as well go on, baby, and hurt and get over it. Because can I tell you one thing about them Jamaican and African men and women? They listen to their parents. You messed up when you turned that mama against you. So far, I ain't gonna mess with you no more, Erica. And no, you're not. He is not gonna mess with you no more, and he is not gonna have anything to do with you no more. Mark my words. Mark it. Because you know why? Because that mama is against you now. You should have kept his mama at arm's reach. You should have kept her in good standing with you. Because them African people, they don't go against their parents. They sure don't. You done fucked up. He don't want nothing from you. You got to go. It's time to hit the road, baby. You done fucked up with that. He gonna take care of his kids. He gonna take care of them kids. But far as you may as well go on and hurt and get over it, baby. Because that's done. And so far, you need to stop being a whore. You need to stop. Everything glitter ain't gold. And everything gleam ain't clean. Y'all, we gonna read our word, our daily word this morning. Daily strength for women. And if the men need to take it, y'all welcome to it too. So, y'all tune in. Gerry will be here tomorrow. And, yeah. We fasted. We sacrificing something for 30 days, y'all. We gonna tell y'all what it is. We might. We may not. I don't think we will. Because it's a personal part of both of us. That we fasting until his birthday. Because we asking God for clarity. We asking God to tell us what direction we need to take from here. We know our communication thrown off. Because people from New York are very rude. And people from Cleveland are extra rude. No, let's twist it around. People from New York are extra rude. And people from Cleveland are rude. Super rude. Yeah. So see, you got two different, the same culture, but different upbringings clashing. Yeah. Y'all, we in this house. We moved in this house to save money. And we gonna save a lot of money in this house. God done already showed it to me and showed me the blueprint of it all. And it's starting now. So on this fast, we gonna ask God for guidance and directions. And we gonna ask him for clarity over some things. And y'all gonna see it play out in real time. But it's a real life journey. Y'all, your girl Shirley ain't come on here to play. At all. If it out of the 56 people that I have, if y'all ain't come on here to do nothing else, but maybe some people can relate to where I'm at now. In my life journey and in my marriage. Then maybe some people can't relate. But they can see what's going on and be prepared. It's somebody all over, it's all over America, all over this world that's on a similar journey than you. Relationship, personal, the whole nine. Wait till I tell y'all how I left God and how Gerry, he took me back to God. Y'all wasn't on this. I went back to my gangster disciple years. I wasn't on this. Not at all. It's a lot about Miss Shirley. Let me go get my glasses. Yep, y'all. See, y'all, I'm trying to get used to getting up early and coming on and going and doing my commentary for the day, so I can go on and get mine over with. Yep. So y'all make sure y'all come in on Sunday, cause Gerry gonna be teaching about how to buy, sell, and trade stocks. Y'all wanna be here for that? Y'all, I don't know what's going on with my live, but I'm gonna find out. I most certainly am. Somebody gonna tell me. So Liz, okay, y'all. Let's see, the 18th of October. Okay. This our word for today. God's handwork. We are God's handiwork, created in Christ Jesus to do good works, which God prepared in advance for us to do. Wait a minute, y'all. Ephesians 3:10. Salvation is not given to us because of our good works, but by it we can accomplish good works. God calls us his handiwork or workmanship or artship. He designed us carefully and intentionally with a plan in mind for each of us. Good works are the results of salvation. Wait a minute. Good works are the results of salvation, not the other way around. God has laid out a plan and a purpose for each of us. There is no need to try and copy someone else's calling, because God has something more fitting in mind. We only need to trust him and follow his leading, and everything will be revealed in his timing. Do you recognize that you are God's artwork, masterfully created for the purpose of bringing him praise? How were you uniquely created? I'm going to read that again. Do you recognize that you are God's artwork, masterful craft for the purpose of bringing him praise? How are you uniquely created? Do you recognize that you are God's artwork, masterfully crafted for the purpose of bringing him praise? How are you uniquely created? I never thought about that. That's deep. Y'all know how I am uniquely created? I'm legally deaf. But I learned to hear by, you know what? I learned to hear by sight and not more so by sound. My mommy taught me. I was the only one out of 11 kids born at home on Thanksgiving night. Yep, in 1969. 69 is a very lustful sexual position. A Sagittarius, we half animal, half man, with a weapon in our hands. A bond arrow, and you use that for hunting. So whoever we stick with our arrows, yeah, that. Ain't that something? Let me see how else I'm uniquely made. I have a beautiful heart until tampered with. Yeah. But you know what, y'all? Some of us don't get to where God want us to go because of people, places, and things. We can't blame nobody but ourselves. Because if you let go and let God, yeah. Yep. All right, guys. That's our word for today. It's your girl Shirley, a.k.a. Dark Skin, Gerry in New York, Cutie Pie still in doggy jail. Well, she on release right now. She on house arrest. She get to come out for so many hours in the day. Say, hey, Cutie Pie. There she go. I go back. There she go. Say, hey, go back. Did y'all get to see her? There she go. Tell the people, hey, go back. You still in jail. You just released. She get to come out so many hours at a time. And then she have to go back in. Well, you can't let a dog, a cutie pie, go back. Lose her training. Because if she lose it, it ain't coming back. Sit down and stop. It ain't coming back. That's just the way it is. All right, guys. You know what? I'll probably come back live at the nail shop if I get an opportunity to. Because I don't know how to unlock my lives. They say they live, but I don't think so. I don't know how to unlock it. So I'm just going to I made this one private, but I don't know. I mean public. I don't know if they going to let it stay that way. I don't know. Something keep changing my shit back. It's crazy. All right, guys. Until tomorrow or later on today. Or y'all, I be tired at night. By the time I finish doing stuff, y'all got to remember, we still unpacking. We still trying to figure this out. Because we was in an extended stay for 6 months. All we did was pay rent and went on. Life was so simple, but yet good. God knows it was. Because now, But all right, y'all. It's your girl, Shirley. Until we talk again, like, comment, share, and subscribe to my channel. Y'all help me grow my channel. Keep me in the algorithm. Help me get to full-blown lives. It's too much more to come and a whole lot more to share. Until we come together again, guys. Bye. See ya.